Well, hey everybody, I'm back out in the desert again. I'm venturing around. We just got to our campsite for the night. I'm not sure if we're going to stay more than one night, but we're parked. I don't have anything really set up or anything at this point. We've just been hiking around, enjoying it. Gotta love it out here. Yeah, sun's pretty bright up there. Mid 70s, not too bad. Oh, that's, I don't know, around 3 o'clock. Yeah, so far I found two really nice rocks. A little spear and then a chunk of crystal. This I actually found right next to the Jeep when I pulled in. The other one I found in the wash out there. But yeah, I'm gonna spend the night here, and then I'm probably gonna go over that way around the other side, try to get to the other side of this hill with the Jeep. I've hiked around one end. I've actually Jeeped around that end, but not done much over on that side, so I think I might do that side. Right here is the Crystal Hill campground. It's an old campground. Used to be very well established with all the facilities, but it's pretty much shut down now. I think last time I was out here I did a video and talked about how not so great it is to get in here. You come down the main road, it's a 3-foot drop. I make it in the Jeep. I don't rub, so that's not a big deal. There's a back way in that comes in up further and comes in. There's 2 washes you got to go through. They're not severe, but you definitely need a little ground clearance. There's only one other camper here. They're way down at the other end down there. I think tomorrow morning me and the dog are going to go up and check out some of the hill up there. And you can see the lighter colored rock is where people have been digging and moving rocks. You're not supposed to dig here. You can collect 10 rocks or 10 pounds, your choice. So far, like I said, I got 2 good ones. I'm happy. I was actually visiting some friends up in Quartzsite, La Posa South, long-term visitor area, and I was sitting there on the bumper of my Jeep, and I looked down and I found a crystal on the ground. Small one, but it was like, okay, that's pretty cool. I don't see that very often. I mean, they're out there. You just got to keep your eyes open all the time. Like, you know, serious rock hound like I am. You're always looking down. You're walking slow and you're looking. It's just the way it is. But yeah, we're going to be out here for a couple days. Me and the dog. He's loving adventuring around, and he's been checking out all the campsites. I'm sure people have been out here with other dogs. I've seen a lot of dog poop, so he's check out every one of those he can. But man, beautiful area. And I will have to backtrack up the road about 2 miles probably to catch the side road that goes by. It's on the gas line for a little ways, and then the gas line's closed off and the trail turns and runs between that big old hill back there, if you can see it, and Crystal Hill here. So I want to go back and see if I can find a trail that takes me on the back side of this place, because this front side, as you can see, there's been a lot of traffic. There's trails up and down everywhere on this thing. You walk up there and you can see where people have just been digging. Like I said, they're not supposed to be digging. And you can only, out in Kofa Wildlife Refuge, you can only collect rocks within 1 mile of Crystal Hill Peak. So it's not a lot of range. I've camped over that way on that side and found some. But like I said, I've never done much on this side, so I want to go check that out. Check the washout a little further downstream also, and see if I can have any luck that way with rocks. Tell you what, I left Yuma this morning pretty early, about 9 o'clock. It was cold, and you know, with the top off, the doors off, it's pretty cold in the Jeep. Worth the adventure though, always is. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy the rest of the day sitting here. I'm gonna cook up some brats over the fire, and I still got to gather a little more firewood, which, believe it or not, it's kind of scarce out here. But I did see a tree over here that's dead and down. I'm gonna try to go grab that. There's a couple things out in the wash that I could grab. I don't need much of a fire, I just need to cook some brats, which I could probably do on my twig stove or even my gas stove if I had to, but that's no fun. Gotta have fire. Beautiful day. Like I said, it's mid-70s. There are no roads up through the hills this direction, which is too bad. So you literally got to go way back out, and there's a power line or gas line road that runs this way all the way through the valley, and I can run that over to Palm Canyon, Queens Canyon, King Valley, all the way out this side, which I'm not going to do this trip. I'll do that another trip. I definitely want to go back to Queens Canyon. Beautiful area, see Skull Rock and stuff like that. It's really dry out here. Even the trees are kind of showing, as you can see, they're kind of showing dead. Not looking super happy. These are thorny trees, you don't play with them too much. But even the other trees that actually have leaves are not looking the best. The leaves aren't super dry, but they're definitely not the bright green they usually are. Yeah, trees in the desert don't grow very big, but they grow slow, and the stuff that is dead burns for a long time, so that's kind of nice. So me and my buddy here, we're just gonna hang out the rest of the day, and tomorrow morning probably gonna hike up the hill over here and then get back in the Jeep and head out and venture some more around here. I have no cell service, so I can't really check my Onyx app to see what trails I can and can't do out here. So yeah, just like normal, play it by ear. Well, it's the next day. We've been out driving around, basically just adventuring on these paths out here. We're on the other side of Crystal Hill, which is that hill over there. But yeah, I was just driving along and then saw this. What a beautiful hunk of rock, huh? It's like a whole thick quartz vein just sticking out of the side here. And there's piles of it over there, and it's kind of cool. Lots of it. I mean, pure quartz. I mean, I've seen a lot in places, but nothing like this. I've seen some reddish quartz in one place I camped. It's quite a bit, but nothing like this. This is a huge amount in big chunks. Definitely been fun drive. I mean, going slow and just kind of winding our way through the desert, which is kind of cool. The trail I'm on is supposed to take me close to where I want to go on the other side of the Crystal Hill. So I'm just kind of following it, taking it easy, taking it slow. Beautiful day. Another beautiful day, of course. But yeah, moving on. I didn't get far and ran across this old pit mine. That's pretty cool. I've been here before. I recognize this at least. There's one here, There's another one over there. Last time I was here, I drove down that way, but this time I'm going this way. Looks like I probably should fold the mirrors in. Easy enough to do that. Now they don't stick out past my fenders. But yeah, these are pretty cool. I'm not sure what they were digging for. Could be many things. But with all this quartz around here, I wouldn't be surprised they're digging for gold. Beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty darn cool. Like I said, there's another one over there, but I'm not going to check it out today. But time to keep moving down the road. Here's something you don't see out in the middle of nowhere very often. A concrete pad. Not very thick. 1.5 inches maybe, but still concrete. Doesn't seem to be much else around here. Can't tell if had any mounting, not 22 shell, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we just pulled over to take a water break and saw this. It's like, okay, this is different. Actually, wouldn't be a bad place to set up camp. It's too bad you couldn't get here in anything but a 4-wheel drive, but yeah, lots of quartz on the ground. But I'm more than a mile from the hill now, so I can't collect rocks. Plus, these aren't what I'm looking for out here. They're nice and all. I mean, all the quartz is nice. Beautiful colors and lots of it. Over there you can see the hillside is just covered in quartz. I've been driving along it for the last mile, and it's almost all quartz up there, which is kind of cool. Too bad you can't collect or dig. Oh well. Oh, been a beautiful morning. I think it's about 9 o'clock. I started about 7, so I've just been driving for the last couple hours. Haven't really gone far because I'm going slow and constantly getting out and looking at stuff. But that's what exploring's all about. And yeah, I gotta follow this road for about a mile, and then it's gonna turn going back towards Crystal Hill over here. And I want to try to find a campsite somewhere over there, somewhere to camp at least. I mean, it looks like people have camped here before, but every so often you'll see a fire pit or a fire ring that somebody's made, which is pretty cool. And definitely well-used road here. This is the main road, comes out from La Posa South, which is the long-term visitor area just south of Quartzsite. And I know one road turned and went that way, but this is the road I want to go where I'm going. Yeah, it's fun exploring. I love it. Well, it looks like I found a dead end. Looks like a lot of people ignore this, but I'm not that kind of person. A bunch of signs along here. No vehicles beyond this point. So that kind of sucks, because the turn I want, I can see it right up there. Yeah. National Wilderness Area boundary. Bummer. Yeah. Been a good drive either way. Maybe I can find a spot back about 2 miles, or I can just camp and then hike over to where I want to go. Guess that's my options this time. Darn. And like I said, it does look like a lot of people ignore these signs, but I'm not interested in getting in any trouble, so I turned around. Now we're just gonna have to, like I said, look for a campsite here on the left-hand side of the road somewhere. And maybe have to load the backpack up and go for a hike. But yeah, lots of hills. Almost be fun exploring this area too. There's a fire pit over here. And you can see the white spot up on the hill. That's quartz. Looks like someone's been digging up there. Oh, all right, onward. Well, I think I found a decent spot. Gotta love the view. It's Crystal Hill right over there. So not too far of a walk. Well, I'm not sure if it's that hill or that hill. It's kind of hard to tell from this side. But not far. Maybe a mile and a half. Nice wash right below us. Pretty good sized. Got somewhat of a fire pit here. I'll have to make it do for me. I did find a dead tree over there I can cut up for firewood. But yeah, this is awesome. I love the look of that big rock over, that big hill over there, the cliffs on it. And all that quartz I was finding is just right over there and right over there. So I'm not too far from that. But you might be able to see the road over there that I came in on. So I pulled back in here and looks like a flat enough area I could set up my cot easy enough. Probably end up putting a tarp up today. So I think I'm probably going to stay here. This is Friday and I'm not heading out till Sunday, so might as well set up my tarp. Gonna be some fun exploring out through here with all the trees, the saguaros, the ocotillos, and these nasty things that I can never remember their name. These buggers. They're not super mean. The dead ones are. You can see here, the dead ones, they break off real easy and they'll stick you good. They're not super stiff, but they're sharp, just like most cactus. And a nice saguaro right there. There's a dead teddy bear, jumping cactus, whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool. And you gotta love the structure of a cactus. Just the way it is. Oh, that one still had a little bit on it. Got me. Oh well. I'm used to that. So yeah, I'll redo this fire pit. I don't need a big fire. I just got to cook some brats. So I just need, well, it's not too bad. I'll just have to work it so I can set my grill up. No big deal. Oh, nice spot, nice view. I can actually see one of the camp areas over that way. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. It's just white specks on the horizon, basically. And those hills on the other side of the valley, you go over those and the Colorado River's right there. But yeah, I think I'm back off the road far enough. I won't get dusted out, so this might be camp for the next couple days. Do some exploring. Get over that way far enough so I can collect rocks, of course. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's cool to be back here on this side of the hill. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna relax for a little bit because we've been driving most of the morning. And then wander around, collect up some firewood. I can see another dead tree down there. I don't need a whole lot, like I said, but I do need some firewood. And yep, keep going. Well, pretty much set up for the night. Nothing fancy. Got a tarp to block the sun right now. And it's kind of blocking the wind also. And a simple setup, just tarp. I got my cot, my mattress, and a sleeping bag. Definitely love the tailgate table. That has been a game changer. Otherwise, I'd probably had to bring a larger table so I don't have to bend over. I mean, my little table is fine, but yeah, this is nice. I mean, I'm able to cook what I want. I got my alcohol stove, a regular burner. In here I got my cook pot, my isobutane stove. I got my twig stove right here, which I know it's kind of funny looking, but an old bandana works great for that, because a twig stove does get a lot of carbon buildup on the outside when you use it. Oh man, just been enjoying this day. I've seen 4 people go by, 2 motorcycles, 1 side-by-side, 2 side-by-sides, and that's about it. There's somebody over there, and I can't tell what they got. They're too far away, but they're over there just hanging out. Beautiful day. I mean, it is just, you gotta love this time of year, be here in the Southwest. Beautiful. We did a lot of walking around. I think I got in close to 5 miles today so far. Once the sun drops a little more, I'll get back out there. But even at, you know, mid 70s, it's hot when you stand out in the sun. I tried to take a nap earlier, but it was just too hot. I have a black tarp, and oh my, that's hot. Yeah, when I laid down, I got about 30 minutes of laying down, maybe out for 10 or 20 maybe, but it was enough of a nap. Good relief. I mean, I started this morning pretty darn early. Got up at 5:30, hiked till about 7. Then loaded up the Jeep and got on the road. So then I was on the road till 9:30 or something like that when I pulled in here. Beautiful. I wish there were trails going out further into these hills. I'd love to go camp next to one of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got a pretty good view of the wash over here. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to be venturing clear over to Crystal Hill over there and checking it out on this side. So I want to get some more rocks. I only got a couple from yesterday, so I want to get at least my 10. Like I said, it's 10 rocks or 10 pounds. I don't see me getting the 10 pounds unless I pick up monster boulders, but I want to get at least my 10 rocks, as I do every year. And if I get more than 10, I'll go through them and pick out the 10 I want to keep and just pitch the others right on the ground. So far I got 3 from yesterday that are really nice. So I'm kind of hoping to get more. But as for now, I do have to I'm going to build me a little fire pit right here so I can cook my bratwursts, my beer brats, Johnsonville beer brats. That's going to be the extent of the rest of the day. Tomorrow, yeah, we're going for some adventuring. Even my dog's kind of sacked out. He's hiding under the Jeep over there in the shade. I went to go take a nap, and that bugger jumped right up on the cot just as I was getting ready to lay down. And I'll tell you what, he's a big dog. There's no room for two of them on there. But he did jump back down, crawled back under the Jeep. And I want to go back out and hopefully later tomorrow, maybe Sunday morning. Today's Friday. maybe Sunday morning I'll do some more adventuring. There's a couple trails I haven't explored out going. Well, like I say, you can see the one trail there. I've done the direction over here on it, and it dead-ended on me. So I might check out the other one Sunday morning before I go back up to La Posa South and visit some friends. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful out here. I mean, I'm from the Northwest. I'm used to trees. You can't see the hills. You can't see far. Here you can see a long ways. And it's quite the difference, and I love it. And don't get me wrong, in a couple months I'm going to really start missing my trees. Miss the big old Douglas firs and cedars and stuff like that. But for now, I'll take the saguaros, the ocotillos, and all these other nasty little cactuses, and the trees that they have here. I mean, these trees are slow growing, so they burn slow. And right over there is one I'm gonna cut up for my fire tonight. I did drag a few branches up that I found. Like I say, I don't need a big fire. I'm just gonna cook some brats. That's all I need the fire for. It was 36 degrees this morning when I got up, so it was a little chilly, but oh man, the daytime makes it worth it. And I don't know, maybe I'll film more tonight, but more than likely I'll just film on the hiking tomorrow. You know, I do love the mornings, but the sunset in the evenings is pretty good too. I love the light and the shadow. And you can't beat it. I do kind of want to go venture over there. Maybe tomorrow. It's about 4 miles from here, but why not? You just can't beat it. Like I said before, I'm from the Northwest. We don't get to see our hills like this. In a few minutes and this will all be gone. But how beautiful it is. Well, it's morning, day 3. The sun is just starting to hit the hills. Won't be long and it'll be up over the horizon. A little chilly, probably around 40 degrees. Not horrible, but slept good last night. Oh, we've been walking around already. I got up a couple hours ago. Love the mornings. There's still a moon up there. Oh, beautiful. Haven't seen any wildlife. Lots of sign. Rabbit, deer. I think once the sun's fully up, I'll get the drone out and do some flying around. Since I'm not in the Kova Wildlife Refuge, I'm on BLM land, I can actually fly my drone, so that's kind of nice. And yeah, I know some point today we're going to go for the hike out there and enjoy it. But as of right now, drink some water. Oh, beautiful. I love this. I'm just watching it. Big guy doesn't care. He is filthy. I'm probably filthy too. Driving in the dust, it gets everywhere, you know, no top and no doors. So everything's got a little dust on them. Even us. beautiful out. Like I said, I love the mornings. Evenings are pretty good, a little better because it's still warm, but once that sun drops, it starts cooling off out here quick. And I think we're at the coldest part of the day now, right when the sun's coming up. But yeah, later today when it warms up a little bit, we'll go for a long walk over that way. Check it out. Yeah, I found some pretty good chunks of crystal out here just in this little area yesterday. Didn't hike a lot. Quite a ways over that way and down into the wash down here a little bit. But yeah, doesn't do any good to look for them till the sun's up. You get that little sparkle that comes off of them. Makes them easier to find. But yeah, beautiful morning. Yeah, not far from our camp here. Decided to come over and look at for some rocks out in here. Well, I know there's one right down here. I moved, there it is. This is what I'm looking for. Nice crystal. I found a few of them. You got to do a lot of walking to find them. But yeah, lots of them that are close. And I've also picked up some that are nice size for tumbling and that kind of thing. I picked up a couple pretty cool colors so I can cut and use them for that. But oh man, it's like 9:30 in the morning. I've probably got about 6 miles of weaving back and forth. I used to use my app for tracking my progress, and all it is a bunch of squiggly lines. Can't really tell anything. It does measure distance and, you know, calories burned, stuff like that, but I finally just decided to stop using the thing. It was nice a few times because I could see where I've been, so I'm not walking over the same spot, and, you know, because I wander around, you know, grid pattern sometimes. Just walk. Lots of dead cactuses, I'll say that. Like I said before, I do love the structure of them. These things are so much more dangerous when they're alive, but man, they're not friendly when they're dead either. Beautiful morning. Oh, definitely getting my exercise this trip, which is fine. I like it. As long as I'm finding rocks that I like, I'm always happy. But yeah, I've got quite a bit of area here to explore, so I'll probably be here an hour or so just exploring this one area, especially since I just found a really nice rock. Always get you hooked when you do it. But that's part of the fun. And I know later today we're going to go over there, check out this side of Crystal Hill. It's about 2 miles to where I was camped at Crystal Hill. A straight line, which there's no straight lines out here. So got to hike about a mile to get within a mile of Crystal Hill, because that's, you know, you got to be within a mile to collect rocks over there. Here is BLM land, but you get out through the other side of this wash and it's the Kolfa Wildlife Refuge. And the only place you can collect rocks in the refuge is Crystal Hill, within 1 mile of the top of the hill. So yeah, we'll do that later today, but for now, keep venturing around out here, having fun. Yeah, just spotted another one. A beauty. Love these kind of finds. Need some cleaning up, but that makes 6 that I found so far just in this one area I'm in. I am quite a ways from the Jeep, but I'm having luck, so I'm gonna keep going. Well, we had a pretty good day. 12 or so miles of hiking. But I want to go spend the night somewhere else, so We're all loaded up. We're gonna go find another spot. This was a good one, don't get me wrong. I found a lot of really good crystals here. Didn't have much luck out there. That's a huge wash, and I never have much luck in the washes. So I'm gonna probably head that direction, see if we can find a really cool site. Sunset here, but obviously not everywhere. Yeah, like normal, onward. I'm back from my trip. These are my rocks I collected. Some nice ones. And then this, I like the color, they'll tumble good. I got this one because I love the patterns in it, and I'll cut it and tumble it. Yeah, not a whole lot of rocks, but enough. I mean, get me by. The big things, the Jeep's so dirty. The dust on those roads is no joke. I can at least see the black on my rims now. When I was parked this morning, I couldn't. But yeah, even inside, the dust is just thick everywhere. So yeah, I got some cleaning to do. It was a fun week, or weekend. You know, 4 days playing in the desert, pretty good. You can see the dust layers on my tool bags. Yeah, that was fun. Looks like they got the motion lights on. But yeah, it was a good time. I got, you know, 3 or 4 good rocks that I can add to my collection. The crystals are always the bonus, even if get the orange ones at times. But I don't tumble those. I'll make something out of them. Did find one that's a spear, which all these need cleaned. Yeah, it was fun. Oh, can't wait to get back out, even though I did. I was guessing around 22, 24 miles of walking. And yeah, it's kind of nice to be back at camp and get back to work on my other projects I have going here. One of the main ones I've got going right now is a nice chef's knife, but you know, gotta get the forge fired up here pretty soon. I gotta make a tool to do some work. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching and hope you enjoy this video.